Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Potionomics. It is about time for us to do one last travel for the day before we move on to the competition day. I am pretty sure that I am all good to go for the competition. So let's do it. Alright, who do we want to rank up? Quinn and Roxanne were both pretty early. Let's go ahead and see if Roxanne can be ranked up. I should buy some more stuff from Quinn, too. Yep. Your basement is my basement? No, my basement is your basement. Roxanne, you're living in my basement. Alright, let's go ahead and rank you up. Ready when you are. All set for a study session? I've got the flashcards. And I've got the snacks, although I'm afraid you'll have to sign a waiver first. Some of these snack peppers are hot enough to scald your tongue. Yeah, I might just stick with pretzels. Flashcards in hand, Sylvia begins quizzing Roxanne on the finer points of business administration. She gets more answers wrong than she gets right. And rather than accepting that, she tends to argue. As if the wrong answer could be made right if she just disagrees passionately enough. This is pointless. You'll get the hang of it. No, I mean there's no point in doing this. I already know I'm going to ace the exam, there's no doubt about that. What did you do, Roxanne? Well, that's a bit ominous. I've had enough, Sylvia. For too long I have languished on the surface world, shackled by the rules of polite society. Now, at last, I have the upper hand. I forgot how much you enjoyed playing the villain. It's positively thrilling. But I'm not just role-playing here. I've got gossip. Hot, juicy, damaging gossip. The sort of person might pay to make go away. Wait. You're talking about... blackmail. Is this about my snoring? Because I'm not that embarrassed. Dear thing, no, I wouldn't dream of fleecing you. I mean, what would I even get out of you? Loose change and pocket lint? Have you seen my current bank account? Ha ha. Listen, I didn't go looking for trouble, not this time. But I was naturally curious about the identity of the man who will be proctoring my exam. I thought I'd wear his favorite perfume, perhaps, or the colors of his favorite sports team. Just a little something to nudge his perception of me in a positive direction. I'm not sure that would help with a totally objective multiple-choice test, but okay. Imagine my surprise, however, when I realized I recognized the man. I'd seen him once before. Among the revelers at a pirate jamboree. He must have made quite an impression. You could say that. He was thrown overboard midway through the party, in fact, after he was caught pawing through a litter box. Some people claimed he'd simply dropped his keys. Others believed he was deep in his cups and looking for buried doubloons. The outcome was the same. His actions were declared an irredeemable party foul, and he was forced to walk the plank before he could stink up the place. I photoglyphed the whole thing, and I can't imagine he'd want those images to be posted anywhere. All this to say, I have a trump card, and now I only have to decide whether to use it. Use every advantage? You're better than this, Roxanne. You're better than this, Roxanne. Blackmail is cheating. And you're brilliant, so why resort to cheating? Well, the flattery is welcome. As for the moralizing... Curse it. If I'm honest, I was hoping you'd hate this plan. Lately, I've grown increasingly uncomfortable with shortcuts. That's due in no small part to your influence. More than once, when faced with a moral conundrum, I found myself asking, what would Sylvia think? It sounds like you're developing a conscience. You know the right thing to do. It's just easier for you to do it when you can blame it on me. Conscience and a psychoanalyst all in one, eh? You're a perfectly rotten influence, Sylvia. And by that you mean, I'm a good influence. Call it what you like, it's aggravating. You have such an innocent demeanor, but you certainly know how to deploy your charm to get what you want. Turn that magnetic sway onto your customers. I think you'll like the results. You've learned something new. A magnetism. Raise interest by 15. Apply charmed for 2 turns. Temporarily increases the price of potions by 15%. Ooh. I like that a lot. That is good. I like the card art, too. Thanks. Now, should we get back to studying? Perhaps later. I have some machinations to ponder. And it's much easier to be wicked when you're not around. Roxanne is struggling to walk the straight and narrow. I should find a way to show support for her new lease on life. Alright, a superior curse cure and a superior radiation tonic. Oh, the places you'll go. Roxanne has a bright future ahead of her if she can resist her wicked impulses. A curse cure and radiation tonic will allow her to travel far and wide. Alright. That's pretty good. I think I have those already. Alright, let's go back to Quinn real fast. And just see if there's anything else that I can buy. Yeah, none of the adventurers are back. Don't get to hear the night music out here very often. Anything else that I used up? Yep. These as well. I should probably dupe some of those. That's probably a really good one to dupe because it is not exactly common, and it's really good. It's a really good ingredient. Let's see, what is that? 30, 20, and 10, huh? Yeah, I haven't used those too much. They don't end up feeling all that useful. Having more space to play around with them certainly does come in handy, but like I'm a lot more flexible with how I can fill things up, but that's still not great. Like, it really is best when, you know, like the 48 and 16, that's not too bad, especially if there's an alternate. Like, you know, you got 48D and 16E. If there's also a 16D and 48E, boom, right? Both of them together, and you got 64 each. But there really aren't that many. On the other hand, they don't want to make it too easy. That's one of the reasons why you find that there are things like we don't have any A48s, I don't think. I don't think that that's a thing that exists. I think I looked that up. And I was a little surprised that there's just no 48A. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and head on home. We can't do anything else. But it is going to wrap up the day and get us to our competition. It's quiet at last. Perhaps I'll pick up a book.
Greetings, peasant. So much for reading time, Oswald. You'd better keep your talons at the ready. Is that a threat? I'll have you know I'm recording this exchange. I wanted to immortalize the moment that your fears and doubts overwhelm you. Now contemplate my superiority and despair. Go on, I'll wait. Joke's on you. All you're immortalizing is me making this promise. I'm going to beat you tomorrow. I won't even break a sweat. Now why don't you go get out of here and mind your own business? Oh, I assure you, my business is at the forefront of my mind, and business is very good.
I love her outfit, though. She is adorable. It's too bad she's evil.
It seems the sheeple of Raft are less concerned with my benevolent surveillance than you'd guessed. Would you like to know what they say about you behind closed doors? There's nothing that you could tell me that I haven't already read in an anonymous review. Well, here's something you might not have figured out. If you dare stand in my way tomorrow, you will be as dust beneath my heel.
I'm not backing down, Anubia. I mean, I didn't let the Shark Man intimidate me. What chance does a little girl have?
Curse you! I am not a little girl! Surely my regal bearing and keen stratagems have made that more than apparent. I am over 1,000 years old, and I shall live for 1,000 more.
Well, yeah, but your cheeks are just so pinchable. Mm-hmm. Yep, I feel that.
Pinchable? You pinch me at your own peril, you toothless jackal. I hate you. I'll crush you. You'll see.
Did she really just brag about her regal bearing and then have a hissy fit? I love him popped up right there, and it's so cute. Maybe throwing a tantrum is one of those keen stratagems she mentioned. Alright, 2,900 gold earned, 17,960 spent. It's fine. I don't need... It's okay. I'll have a few more days of big sells. And Oswald, I wish that the text message would stay up there. I think he said can't wait to see her get spanked. All right, so the prize is 300,000. Let's go to the next day. I could have done that if I had worked on more selling. I didn't work on relationships as much. Like sand through the hourglass, another 10-day period has come and gone. But there's no time to wax nostalgic for bygone days, not when there is entertainment to be had. I'm Baptiste, here once more to guide you through the twists and turns of the day's tournament. On the field, two legends of craftsmanship and commercialism stand ready to compete for all of the many glories they deserve. Let's give them a proper greeting, shall we? Hailing from a mighty overseas empire, our first contestant's small stature belies her imposing presence. What's the secret of her success? She says it's divine right and moral superiority, dummy. But she's made no secret of her love for the dark arts of capitalism. Give it up for Anubia!
That's it. Clap. I'll know if you don't.
Anubia's up against our reigning champ, whose chthonic tonics have already become a Rafton institution. She works hard, she fights fair, and I'm pretty sure she talks to animals. She is Sylvia!
Hey, Anubia.
You're a brat. You don't belong here. You're wrong about people. You're wrong about people.
You're wrong about people. They won't support unethical business practices just to save a few coins. You are hopelessly naive.
Looks like the contestants are chatting amiably down there. They must be at least a little starstruck to be in the presence of our celebrity judge. He's a busy man, but he's made time to share his expertise and his winning smile. Of course I'm smiling. We're so close to the end. Before we get to the end, we've got to get started. Are our contestants ready to begin?
Begin. I'm already 5 steps ahead. But I'll give these suckers a show. Let's hope they like a tragic ending.
They sound ready to me. Here we go. Round 1. Fight! Oh, wrong thing.
This potion will break a curse of silence as surely as my foes break against my dread magnificence.
I like that it has her jackal ears on top. That's a tall order.
You'll also note subtle hints of candied frog.
I certainly caught a whiff of something. I'll value this at 1,200.
A satisfactory assessment.
Sylvia, welcome back. Let's see what you've got. Okie dokie. I like that that art up there. Okay, I need a silence cure. Where are my silence cures? So obviously that's not good enough. Did it go all the way to the end? Yes, it did. All right. So 1334. Frosty aged a masterwork silence cure. I could have made a better one.
This one speaks for itself.
Ah, that was a pun, I think, on account of this being a silence cure. I question your sense of humor, but the potion itself is very nice. This cure is of superior quality to Anubia's. Sylvia, the point is easily yours.
Like taking candy from a brat.
Wow, that tongue.
So it should curse you with silence. Maybe this isn't going exactly as my oracle algorithm foretold it. But I'm calm, I'm cool, I'm in control. And I'm gonna eat your flipping face, you worm!
Alright, that's a little bit less cute than she was before. That's the face of a fighter. It's still anyone's match. Round 2, fight! I think this was the one that I wasn't quite sure on. Alright, Anubia, dare I ask what you have for us next?
And consider my masterpiece a tolerance potion. Aged for no less than 300 years.
Fascinating. Where did you find a barrel that would last so long?
Oh, I didn't age it in anything so mundane as a barrel. No, this potion was aged within the hollowed-out skull of the last potion maker who dared challenge me.
That's certainly a rare vintage, which earns you a valuation of 1440.
A number fit for an empress.
That's a lot to ask, Sylvia, but can you beat it? Alright. So it should be back near the end. Oh, it probably went into a stack that I had. Alright. Nope. Here we go. Dragon Aged. Masterwork Tolerance Potion. I think that's all that I have. That's Masterwork. I just want to double check. Yep, that's it. Alright. Alright, where were you again? There we go. Alright, so 1440, huh? Well, get a load of this one.
As impressive as this tolerance potion is, even this is not enough to make Anubia tolerable.
Nice. Good zinger. Now let's see if the potion itself measures up. It's even of masterwork quality. I'm thoroughly convinced. No need to sell me on it further. You've done it, Sylvia. You're moving on to the grand finale.
Just like that, huh? All right.
Achievement unlocked. Anubia's Annihilation. Or Annihilator. Anubia's Annihilator.
Rage! Rage!
Oh, wow. Oh, gee, that's creepy.
Yeah!
And a 300,000 prize. Nice. Victory! Having really, really good potions makes it just basically a cakewalk.
That's not fair. I should have won. Well, you definitely got the prize for worst sportsmanship. This place is ridiculous. If Rafta would reject my gift, so be it. I have an empire to run. And I've expended enough resources trying to establish a foothold upon the mud. So I'll go, but this knowledge shall be my consolation. I know what you're up against next, and you have no idea, Sylvia. No idea.
Well, that sounded ominous. But I'll worry about it later. I deserve like half a day to revel in victory before I'm back to contemplating impending doom. Yeah! Party time! Let's invite all our friends over.
Did you see it? Anubia couldn't get out of town fast enough.
I'm a gentleman, so all I'll say is good riddance.
Because you hated her stupid face, right?
She is so excited to insult Anubia.
Come on, say it. It feels good.
Yes, I hated her stupid face very much. But I hope all this taught you a lesson about going on the offensive and staying on the offensive. When you're on a roll, give them everything in the kitchen sink. You've learned something new. Rattle them off. Apply fluidity for 1 turn. Draw a card each time you play a card. That's a really good starter.
I'm always happy for more owlish insight. Well, look at you, Sylvia. How far you've come. Must be disappointing to you. I mean, I know you like taking the money, but I'm sure you'd rather soul shackle me to a desk. Nothing could be further from the truth. I'm rooting for you, young woman.
That's because that's the only way you get your money back.
I find that hard to believe. Nonetheless, it's true. Your situation has 2 possible outcomes. The bank I serve benefits either way. But I much prefer the outcome where both sides profit. To that end, I can accept your payment now. Don't spend it all in one place.
And there it goes.
Thank you, Sylvia, and please don't take it personally. The service I provide is a necessary one, dictated by the market. If I didn't do it, someone else would. And whatever else you think of me, know that I am hoping to see you succeed. What do you think? Does she have a point? Are we on the same side?
You might both hope for the same outcome, but that doesn't mean you're on the same side. It's true I needed her services and her bank's money to get the shop up and running. But it's a predatory system, and make no mistake. In this world, we have to look out for our own interests, because no one else will.
It's really happening. The cure's as good as ours.
And gold earned, gold spent, 300,000. Oh. Alright. Next day. Day 41, 9 days before the competition. I just have to send one more competitor packing. Good morning, Sylvia. Well, that was quite a show yesterday. Too close for comfort? I wasn't too worried. I see you've grown in confidence just as you've grown in ability. You remind me of myself, you know. Many, many, many years ago. Well, you're not much older than me, right? You got an early start, but you've only been working as a potion maker for a few years. You know, it feels a great deal longer. Say, I don't suppose you're here to give me the scoop on my next competitor. I'm ready to crush him. Oh, I'm sorry, didn't you know? It's me, Sylvia. You're up against me next. What? I didn't realize. No one told me. Isn't that inappropriate to have the person judging the earlier competitions be the person that you're up against in the final one? That seems a little questionable. It was Baptiste's idea, naturally. He's got a flair for the dramatic, and nothing's more dramatic than going up against the best. He wants us to put on a show, figures it'll drum up interest in local business and inject some money into the economy. But we don't have to jump through hoops for Baptiste. In fact, I'm here with a proposal. What do you say we cut to the chase and you simply, well, forfeit? Meow. Forfeit? Why would I do that? Hear me out now. I know you need the money. There's no shame in that. So I'll let you take the cash prize. I'll keep the fancy ingredient in my unassailable reputation. And we'll skip the whole circus. I could just have the money? Just like that? Just like that. I could pay off my debt and be free. But, no, I'm sorry, but I need that ingredient. What use could you possibly have for Maven Bloom? Well, it's sort of a long story, but... Bonk. Don't you usually go under the desk?
What the actual hell? Oh,
I understand now. I see exactly what's going on here. Well, he got angry. Someone's been messing with powers beyond their control. I'd hoped to do this the easy way, but I can see we both have skin in this game. So be it. I've waited this long, after all. I can wait one more week to get what I want. That sure took a turn.
you don't think you'll tell anyone, do you, about me?
It doesn't matter. In another week, Helene's getting her money, and you're getting your cure. Who cares if people learn you were a bird in the meantime?
Well, it doesn't do much for my sex appeal.
Suck it up, Oswald. I'm more worried about how intense Robin got all of a sudden. Even the lizard looked menacing for a minute. Yeah, boy, he wants that ingredient. I think I know why. Very tempted to, like, get a save and fail that final and see what happens.
People tend to show their true colors when this much money is involved.
He didn't seem all that concerned about the money, though, did he? In fact, he gave me an opportunity to get the cash I need without any of the hassle. I could be debt-free right now.
I appreciate you sticking it out for me. I really wish you'd properly fix that ceiling beam, though.
I've been a little busy.
So have I, actually. I have something here to help you cross the finish line. There, with this stamp, you're authorized to make any potion you like, using ingredients from any region of the island.
Well, all right. I finally got my full license, just in time for the final push.
I also retrieved the details for the final competition. Take a look. I gather you already know who your competitor is.
There is a, Tier 6. Oh, wait, no. Of course there's a Tier 6. I'm thinking of 5. I'm briefly got mixed up with the Xenoblade Chronicles in my head. No, there is a Tier 6. That's Masterwork. So we are looking at. I mean, I think I have them all. That's Curse. That's Radiation. And that's Seeking. I should probably see about trying to make sure that I have not just Tier 6, but the max quality Tier 6, and try to get like all the good traits kind of thing. And certainly no bad traits.
The potions you'll have to brew are no joke either.
Or at least no bad traits and some good traits kind of thing.
But look, there it is, the Maven Bloom flower. We're so close.
It's as good as ours, and you're as good as cured.
I like the confidence, but we're up against a living legend. Let's not count our owlets before they hatch.
Why wouldn't you just say chickens? You know actual idioms. You're not a real owl.
I know
He's becoming like an owl, actual owl. Alright, Spew Jay Migration. The intimidating songbirds are flying elsewhere for the season, and good riddance, but they're enjoying a feast on their way out. Fruit, flour, and fish ingredients all cost more. Ear regulations. Following some close calls with cursed gems, haunted remains, and ravenous insects, the town is cracking down on some imported goods. Gem, bone, and bug ingredients all cost more. Wow. Okay. That's rude. But I have no stress. So that is good. But it is about time to wrap up the episode. When we come back next time, off to visit with all of our friends. And, of course, collecting potions and gardening and stuff like that. But that will be for next time. See you then, everyone.